Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Sleeping Giant here on Reesy FC. I'm Dan. If you do enjoy the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and if you're new here, if you want to be notified every time I upload a video, make sure you hit the little bell. I also stream 2 nights a week over on Twitch, twitch.tv/ReesyFC. Come over there and join the chat and watch me throw away cup finals, because that's apparently what I'm known for now. So today we are starting another Premier League campaign. We are hoping to finish eventually as champions out within 5 seasons. We are now on season 4. We've had 2 top 6 finishes, so now hopefully we will push in the 4th season for the Champions League spots, and then hopefully in the 5th and final season we will become champions. However, the last episode, if you didn't see it, go back and watch it. It was a transfer special, but we will go through the transfers to show you what's happening. It has been a very, very busy window for us. So we made it clear we wanted to improve the defence. We haven't done anything for with the strikers or the attacking midfielders. We have strengthened the defence. So here we go. Tosin Adebayo, as you know, he's been on loan throughout the whole series, and we've eventually and finally managed to sign him. £26 million from Manchester City, an absolute steal. A couple of boys were for the under-23s and under-18s, which we had nothing to do with Jones and McClelland, and also Charlie Wellens. But the rest of them, Baba Rahman is a left-back that's joined us on a free transfer from Chelsea. Ryan Ait-Nouri, again, as I said, I like to sign players that I haven't got a clue how to pronounce their name, and he is also a left-back. He comes in for £13.5 million. Aurelio Romeo comes in from Shakhtar for £16.75 million. We tried to get him last year on a free transfer. He opted for Shakhtar, but a year later he comes to Blackburn, where he should have come in the first place. So he gives us a bit of cover at in the midfield. And Robar has joined on loan from Arsenal. He is a right back, a young promising right back, for a bit of cover for Niambe. And the outgoings, Jack Val has gone out on loan, a young promising striker. He's not going to get anywhere near the first team this year, with Silva and Armstrong banging the goals in for the last couple of seasons. So he's gone to Swansea for some first team football. Another youngster, Tyler McCloy, has gone to Stoke for £600,000, eventually rising to just over £700,000. And Joreo has gone to Livingston on loan. So that's what's happened so far. Of course, the window is still open, but we start the Premier League campaign today. And the first game is Bournemouth at home, and we're playing Sundays again, which we used to after being in Europa League last year. And here is the team. It's Butland in goal. Ait-Nouri starts at left back, he in for his debut. Lenihan, Tosin Adebayo in his, well, it's another debut, isn't it, for him, but this time it's his full debut, in the sense he's permanent now. Niambe, Travis Phillips in the midfield, Bogart, Eze, Armstrong and Silva. The bench looks like this: Slicker, Bell, Robar, Dak, Rahman, Helder Costa and Penaranda. You probably can't see much of that because my face will be over the top of it, but it is a real good bench. So we're going to submit this team, and that is who we're going with. And Robar needs a squad number. We'll give him 25. I don't really care who has what, but that's what we're going to give him. So, as I mentioned last time, if you did watch, we've got a real good run in these first 5 games. The only real tricky one on paper is Tottenham. So we're hoping that we can get a good string of results in here. So they didn't like that little team talk there, did they? I do really want 4 wins out of these first 5 games. We've got Cardiff up next as well. Then it's Spurs, and then 2 other teams which I can't remember. I'll have to remind myself when we look at the schedule once again. But we're underway here at Ewood Park for the first game of our 4th season in charge of Blackburn Rovers. Burnley are up in 5th after winning yesterday. We need to win by 3 goals, so we go above them. However, Bournemouth have the first highlight. Butland comes out and does well. Now we've got a chance to counter-attack. Here comes Adam Armstrong now. Plays it through to Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva's through, and it's a poor effort. The guy scored 6 goals in one game in our Hong Kong tour, and that was a terrible effort. Travis plays it out wide to Niambe. Niambe at the byline. Whips one in. I thought we was going to get our heads to that. Eze picks it up. Eze replacing Dak. Who would have thought it? He done incredibly well in spells last year, and Dak has been forced onto the bench this time around for the first game of the season. We was toying with Eze, wasn't we, in the attacking midfield role last season quite a lot. and it might be a surprise to some people that he's in instead of Dak. And that's a lovely ball. Silva through 1-on-1 again, surely this time, and Fabio Silva slots away. I thought he took too many touches and took it too close to the keeper, but apparently not. I love that celebration. It's like the little arrow. Ping. Lovely. And that's 1-0. It was a fantastic ball. I missed who the ball was from again. I think it was Armstrong. Don't know what the defender was doing, but yeah, he looked like he took far too many chances, didn't he? But it is. Blackburn 1, Bournemouth 0. Fantastic start for us, 16 minutes in. We're going to demand more from the boys because we want to see more of that. We got to score or win by 3 goals. We don't want Burnley being above us at any point of this season. And here's Lewis Cook on the ball now, coming forward for Bournemouth. Pings one out wide to Fraser, and Nyambe made a mess of that, didn't he? Ryan Fraser's through, but his finishing's poor. He should have done a lot better there, Ryan Fraser. I don't know what Nyambe was doing. Maybe Robar is going to get some more football, more first-team football if Nyambe's going to play like that. Eze does well, nutmegs Ryan Fraser. Nyambe switches a ball beautifully to Ait Nori. I still don't know. I think I say his name different every single time. We will get there eventually. Bogar. It's really harsh on Bell, isn't it? Bell has been superb, but I wanted to see this new signing today. Calvin Phillips now with a strike, and Calvin Phillips scores his first goal of the season. It's an assist from Jeremy Bogar, who was subject of a bid from Real Sociedad, but we didn't let him go anywhere because he's too important for us. Lovely finish there from Calvin Phillips. And Bogar doing really well there, keeping it in. Noy plays it back to him, and Phillips takes one touch and strikes. We know how dangerous Calvin Phillips is there. He scored plenty of goals in Europe last season. So half an hour gone, and we are 2-0 up and cruising here against Bournemouth. And before I shout at them, let's see what happens here. Nyambe back to Travis. Travis's ball in. Bogar's there, and it's 3-0. It's a fantastic volley from Bogar. We are on fire. Half an hour gone, and it is Blackburn Rovers 3, Bournemouth 0. We want to be above Burnley. Well, at this rate, we're going to be top of the league. And that's a fantastic ball in from Travis, isn't it? Of course, we nearly lost Travis. We actually negotiated a deal with Newcastle to sell him for £50 million. They come in with a £24 million bid. And we wanted 50, and they were willing to pay it. He didn't want to leave. He wanted to stay at Blackburn. And that's how far we've come. Chance here for Bournemouth. And that hit the bar. That was a great opportunity for them, but they didn't take it. So as it stands, we're third. We shouldn't really be looking at the league table at this stage, should we? But I just want to be above Burnley. And 42 minutes gone, it is 3-0, hopefully. But hopefully we'll score more goals in the second half. But it's Football Manager. It never happens, does it? As passionately told them, we're very happy with how it's going. I think everyone's condition looks good, so we won't make any changes. It's nice to see Silva get an early goal. He struggled a little bit last season, didn't he? But he's been in fine goal-scoring form. As I mentioned, 6 goals in a friendly in Hong Kong. Callum Wilson coming forward now for Bournemouth with real pace, isn't he? And Lenihan needs to get near him. He doesn't, but he shoots straight at Butland. A bit of a let-off there. We can't afford to fall asleep in the second half. But apparently all the defence, apart from the new boy at Nori, are complacent, which isn't good. So we are going to demand a bit more from them. We're coming up to the magic 65th minute, and you know what that means? Substitution time. So let's have a look here. Who could do with coming off? We might bring off the new boy, bring on Bell. We don't want to let him think, he's completely dropped, because far from it. He's been superb for us. We could have given Rahman a go out, couldn't we? Helder Costa's going to come on for Adam Armstrong. We know we wanted him to score a goal. In fact, he can come on for Silva, and we'll put Armstrong up front, try and get Armstrong a goal early on, and let's hope he can get himself a goal. It would be nice if both strikers get on the score sheet today. Wilson on the ball now. Is that the guy that scored against us for AC Milan over there? Can't remember his name, but his name looks very familiar. Here is Brooks coming forward now. Sessegnon on the ball, plays the ball across Wilson, and I think it was deflected wide. It was. I think Tosin managed to get a toe on that and deflect it wide. Good defending from the new man. Say new, he's been there for 4 seasons now. But finally, here on a permanent deal, Ryan Fraser whips it in. Lenihan intercepts. Phillips pings one upfield, but no one there. We're going to tell the boys to get a bit more creative here, because we have gone a bit quiet going forward. Poor goal kick there. Jeremy Bogar on the ball, plays it to Bell, who will want to impress today because he doesn't want to lose his place. And I didn't really want him to lose his place, but we just needed a bit of extra bodies in that left back role. And now we've got 2 extra bodies there. He might find it difficult this year to get in. And a good ball in, but eventually Lenihan wins the header, and there's a long ball up to Adam Armstrong who can't get there. Here's Lerma on the ball now. Plays it back to Cook. Pings one out wide, and hopefully Nyambe can get there. He's made a real mess of that, Nyambe. What is he doing? He's having a nightmare there. Robar might come on in a minute. Great strike and a fantastic save from Jack Butland. What a save that is. Oh, it wasn't a save. It hit the bar. I thought it was a save. Phillips with the corner. Pings one in, and the keeper, Ramsdale, comes out and gets it. We are actually going to bring on... I was going to bring on Bradley Dack. I might give Robar a little go for Nyambe because he's having a bit of a nightmare out there. We might as well bring the youngster on, show Nyambe it isn't solely his position. He has competition this year because he hasn't had competition for quite some time out there. Ramsdale pings it out wide to Ryan Fraser, but Tosin Adebayo comes in. He's our vice captain this year. Eze to Helder Costa. Costa's another good player, isn't he? He can't get in the starting lineup either. Bell into Phillips, into Bogar. This is really good football from us. Bogar shoot, and it'll be a great goal. Bogar does shoot. Ramsdale makes a complete mess of it, and it is 4-0 after 76 minutes. Lovely goal from Bogar, and we are playing really, really well. Phillips into Bogar. Look at that. I don't know what Ramsdale was doing here. He didn't even try and palm it. He almost just flapped it into his own net. Very strange indeed. And we will proceed with those tactics. Robar coming on for Nyambe. And 10 minutes left here. It is 4-0. And we are cruising. And hopefully, can we get a fifth and go top of the league? Come on, boys. Let's get a fifth. It'd be nice to be top of the league after the first weekend. We have another opportunity to do that. Eze has lost the ball, unfortunately. And you just feel like Bournemouth are going to get themselves in a mess, don't you? However, Solanke's going to latch onto this long ball. Solanke now plays it back to Belongali. I think that's what his name said. Billin now on the ball. Back out wide to the guy I can't pronounce. Back out wide to the guy I can't pronounce again. He whips the ball in Solanke's header. I think Wilson blocked that, and it was a lovely save again from Butland. And was it a save from Butland? It looked like a save from Butland, but it's a goal kick again. 30 seconds remain. Hopefully this is going to this will turn into an opportunity, this highlight. Sometimes highlights just seem to die out at the end of the game, but we are coming forward. We are looking for this fifth goal. It's almost like someone's told them we can go top of the league if we score another one. Bell in acres of space. Can he pick somebody out like he usually does? And he can't. Sessegnon clears, and it looks like the highlight's not going to materialise into anything. Or is it? We got a throw in. Come on, boys. Let's get a fifth. Come on. We can go top of the league. Just because our name begins with B. Is it still going on? There we go, full time. Told you it wouldn't turn into anything. But a fantastic win for us. Lovely victory, and we play Cardiff next. And we're currently second in the league. How did Cardiff do? They drew their game against Newcastle. So hopefully we can get another 3 points in the next game. So Cardiff up next for us here in the Premier League. It's our first away game of the season. And we've named unchanged side apart from one. And that is Armstrong technically, Dack's come in for Fabio Silva, who is out injured for a couple of games. What did he do again? He pulled his hamstring apparently in the last game. It must have been right at the end because we didn't see that. Romero's still unregistered. For whatever reason, we can't actually register him at the minute. Try and click on it, and we can't. So anyway, we're without him for a little while. We'll try and register him for the next game and see what happens. So that's the only change for us. Dack comes in, and here we go. Cardiff away. Hopefully we can pick up another 3 points. I said I want to win 4 of the first 5 games. This will be tough away from home, but I do expect us to do a bit better to get the 4 points out of them 5 games. And let's have a look. Go out there and finish where you left off. Start where you left off, basically. So I'm expecting a performance from these boys. I'm going to tell these I have faith. I do expect a solid performance at the back. Because a couple of players, I think Nyambe had a poor game in the last one, but he does start again today, and I do expect a better performance from him. So the first highlight is with us. You'd thought we'd be playing, actually we wouldn't play on our away kit because that is all blue as well. Dack on the ball now will be looking to try and show his manager why he should be starting every game. I can imagine he's not too impressed with being on the bench for the last one. He was our star man when we took over at the club, and 4 seasons later he doesn't start the first game. Tosin to Lenihan. Why do I have the feeling we're going to make a terrible mistake here? Butland is taking too long, and I thought the Cardiff player was going to nip in there. Phillips. At least we're keeping possession well, to be fair. Phillips plays it out wide to Eze. Eze now looking for a runner. Has he got one? No, he tries to bend one in the far post. It was a poor finish there, but he didn't really have any options. No one really run for him. 10 minutes gone though. It is still 0-0 here at the Cardiff City Stadium. And we're going to tell the boys to get a bit creative here. I want to see more creativity. I want to see more goals this season. Lenihan now pings one out wide to Bogar. Bogar on the opposite wing in this game. Plays it into Armstrong. It is blocked by and cleared away by Morrison. I think Helga Costa will be a bit disappointed that he wasn't the one that come in. But I feel like we needed to give Dak a start, to be honest. And that's what we've done. Helga Costa will play this season for sure. 35 minutes gone. We're going to get the boys to show a bit of passion. We haven't. I mean, it is 0-0 currently, but we haven't created as many chances as I would have liked. Played out wide here to Pereira, who managed to just about keep it, and I thought that did go out. And a lovely ball in. It's going to be 1-0 to Cardiff. No, it's not. Doyle Hayes puts it wide, and it's a bit of a let-off for us there. Come on, boys. We need to be better than this. We have created 7 chances and have nearly 60% possession, so I'm a bit harsh. I just wanted to be leading in the first half. I'm getting greedy as we're getting better. Dak does well. He nearly lost it though. Calvin Phillips, Travis now, all the way back to Tosin, plays it out wide to Nyambe. Bogar needs to make a little run, and he does. However, Armstrong plays it all the way back out to Nyambe. Very weird. Nyambe's ball in, looking for Eze, but that has gone out for a goal kick. And it's another chance wasted there, and it is half-time here at the Cardiff City Stadium. The boys, what can we say to them? I'm going to say I'm not happy with the performance. Let's try and G him up a little bit in the second half and hope we can get an early goal. They've only had 2 shots. They did have a shot on target, did they, Cardiff, there? So we should be putting them to the sword. Eze's header goes straight to Smithies in goal. 55 minutes gone. And we do need a goal. And here, Armstrong's dispossessed the Cardiff defender. Can he round the keeper? Oh, he's put it wide. What a chance that was. Oh, it was a really good chance there for Armstrong. And if he wants that number 9 role up top permanently, he needs to finish chances like that. And to be fair, he normally does. We've missed our 65th minute mark. We are going to make a change or two. I think I'm going to bring on... Dak's having a poor game. He's going to swap with Eze. Dak is going to come off. And we're going to bring Penaranda on, you know. Why not? Let's bring him on. Everyone else seems to be having a good game, apart from Armstrong. I'm very inclined to bring on Helga Costa as well. We'll leave it as it is for now. I think that'll do. We'll bring Penaranda on. He can always go up top. If Armstrong doesn't improve in the next 10 minutes, we can put Penaranda up top and bring Helga Costa on. Good ball in. Surely there's a goal. It's Lenihan. Was he offside though? I thought he was offside. Apparently not. Lenihan scores his first goal of the season. The captain is off the mark. And it was a bizarre goal. It's like Cardiff just completely froze. Let's have a look at this again. Phillips' ball was nowhere near offside. But look at that. We have 3 players there. Cardiff just were like statues, weren't they? We're 1-0 up. It's a great time to take the lead with 15 minutes to go. I would have liked it to have been sooner. I'd have liked a couple of goals in this game. It's not over yet. We could get another one. Bogar plays through to Adam Armstrong. Anyone with him? Anyone with him? Help him. He finds Eze. Eze's shot. Penaranda's there to make it 2-0. He looked offside as well, but apparently he wasn't. And it's a great goal from Alberto Penaranda. It's his first of the season. He's off the mark. Well played from Armstrong, to be fair. He's had a poor game, but no one gave him help there. Then he eventually found Eze, who made the run. He looked offside to me, but we're not going to complain. He had a little cheeky look at the linesman as well, who didn't put his flag up. It is 2-0. We're going to make another change. We're top of the league currently, which is amazing. Helder Costa's going to come on for Bogar. Who else can we bring on as well? Let's bring on Robar for Nyambe. Give him another run out as well. Help him develop. Hopefully for us eventually, but he's going to develop for Arsenal, isn't he? Arsenal aren't going to let him go if he plays well. Hence why we tried to put a clause in his contract to keep him at the club. But this has turned into a game of domination for us. 20 shots on goal. We've only scored 2. It would have been nice to have got a nice 3 or 4-0 here. However, it's not over yet. If Cardiff score, which they're not going to, because they might do now. Lenihan, Pereira. If they score, it could make a nervy injury time for us. Good ball in, and it's headed over the bar. I do really want to keep a clean sheet though, because it would be nice to score 6 goals in an episode and not concede. And it is full time. We have won 2-0. It is a terrific start to the season for us. and we're playing well. I'm very pleased with how it's gone. So this whole pre-season, the transfers that have come in, the way they started as well. A lot of goals there at Goodison Park, 4-3. A lot of goals in and around the Premier League. Look, 3-2 to Wolves, 4-3 to Everton, 4-1 for Man City. We play Spurs next, who just got thumped 4-1. So that is great for us. And let's have a look at the table. We don't really need to right now, but look, we're top of the league after 2 games. We'll take that all day long. Is this year we're going to win the Premier League? Who knows? We started well anyway, and as I said, we faced Tottenham, who just got hammered, and they won their first game. Who did they beat? They beat Norwich. You'd expect them to beat Norwich, so hopefully we can beat them at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's have a look at the schedule then. We are the league leaders. We play Spurs next. We've got a couple of European games there. I forgot to mention we play Sparta Prague, or whoever that club is, Futbolavoy Club AS Trentin, that one. So we play one of them, probably going to be Sparta Prague, and we will bring you back. We'll probably play all the way through to maybe Sheffield United away, and then Sheffield United and Manchester United will be the next 2 games. We'll try and get through the season a bit quicker than we did last year because we showed all the Europa League games. But guys, if you did enjoy that, thanks very much for watching. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel as well if you are new here, and yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for Sheffield United and the Man United game. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Reesy FC.